Our people are asleep and dreaming.
Hello, welcome to the UIS group home. We're glad that you could visit us today on this open house and trying to gain a little bit more full transparency. We've been accused of some pretty unsavory things that are completely false, and so we wanted to show you one of our patients today. So today, we will be looking at a gentleman by the name of Chance Wilkins. He had some minor internet fame, I guess you would say, back in the 2018 to 2022 area. He went by the moniker of Cyraxx, which he stole from a video game. And also another person who was using it, they stole it from a video game. Chance Wilkins stole it from them. He thought that he was an artist. He thought that he was a musician. He thought that he was a video game professional. He was no good at any of these. Very, very delusional. And as you can see by what you see on the screen right now, there's a lot physically wrong with him as well as mentally. He lived with his grandmother, who he called his mother, until she passed away under very suspicious circumstances, might I add. Since then, he's just been roaming the streets of Akron until I found him, took interest in him, and have brought him here. And there's a camera pointed at him, and he thinks that he's live streaming, but really we're just recording him to you know, laugh at in the break room. Things like that, you know, we don't get out much. No, he never made any money, had no recognition. Anything that he quote unquote produced or released was all stolen, every bit of it. He just could not help himself. I mean, he is special needs as much as you can be special needs. He was a very just awful racist as well. Imagine that, yeah. Some other thing that's bad about him. I mean, everything you can think of, you can check that box on this. Are we trying to rehabilitate him? Absolutely not. I mean, look at him. If we did ship him into shape, then what? No one would ever hire him. I mean, he's 3'8". He has a mouthful of shark's teeth. He is a pedophile, which everybody is going to say, oh, that's completely awful, being that he's, you know, pushing 40 years old, but he has the mind of a child. So just please remember that. Does not make it right, not at all. So please, let's take a look.
What's up, Facebook? I figured today, after watching a few videos last night and chilling out, I figured I'd hurt a few feelings today and get a few fucking people pissed off and smack a few motherfuckers with a dose of reality. I hate this new generation of teens, young adults, and fucking flat out kids. You wanna know why? Cause y'all motherfuckers think you're self-entitled little pricks. Not counting you, Carolyn, you're good. I'm talking about these other ones that think they're smart asses. But y'all little motherfuckers think y'all are so smart hiding behind your computer screens thinking that, oh, well, I can get away with saying whatever I want just because I'm hiding behind a fucking screen. Truth is, man, y'all kids and y'all young ass adults, none of y'all motherfuckers would make it and live back in my day. You got caught running your fucking mouth back in my day, you know what happened? You either threw down and knuckled up, or if you did that shit to your parents, well, guess what? You're getting your ass whooped back then, ain't you? You know, it's pretty up how y'all young adults act like y'all are so big and healthy on a screen. Back in my day, bro, we didn't have computers to hide behind. If we had something to say to somebody, we said it to their face. We didn't hide behind a screen like a little bitch. We actually stood up and said something. And back in my day, we didn't run around like a bunch of little punk-ass sissies on the internet with other people for no reason. If we had a problem with somebody, like if we seriously had a problem with somebody, we found out where they lived, we went to their house, knocked on their door, and said something to their face. We didn't hide like a bunch of little pussies. And that's what's so wrong with y'all kids and y'all young adults that think you're so tough attacking like me. Like, back in my day, bro, none of y'all motherfuckers would have made it. I guarantee y'all young ass adults wouldn't have made it, dude. And y'all old ass folks, man, for all y'all that should know better, y'all shouldn't be doing this shit neither. Y'all that run around doing this shit that are old enough to know better, that are my age and older, y'all should know better than to do shit like that. Y'all should know better than to run around sparking your mouth on the internet. Y'all know that back in our day, if you had a problem with somebody, you threw down. You didn't just sit there and hide on the internet like a bitch. And that's the one thing that irritates the hell out of me, man. Y'all old ass adults think that you're kids when you're not. And y'all young ass kids, y'all young adults, y'all think that you're badass hiding behind a screen, but you ain't. Because outside of that screen, y'all know damn well in person, y'all ain't gonna do shit. Back in my day, yeah, hands were thrown if we had a problem with somebody, but you know what? We may have gotten bruised up, we may have gotten cut up a little bit, but you know what? Skin was thickened, bro. There was no safe space when I was a kid. There was no safe space. If you had a problem with somebody, you either said it to their face, or you found out where they lived, and you went there, and did something about it. And if you got pushed around in school, either you did something about it, or your family did something about it. And then your family doing something about it probably meant you getting a boot up your ass for not doing something about it. Young old ass grown up adults should know better than to do the shit y'all do. That's the one thing that pisses me off more than anything, bro. Y'all grown ass adults out here acting like little kids. Grow the up, dude. Stop acting like a bunch of little wussy little teenagers on their period. Like, for real, man. Grow the up. Hell, people like Carolyn here is more mature than half y'all. Hey, Carolyn, you're how old? 18, about to be 19 next year? I mean, it's pretty sad when somebody of Carolyn's age, who's 18, is more mature than y'all grown-ass adults that should know better by now. That's pretty sad when somebody of her age has got shit figured out better than half y'all grown-ass adults that just sit on the computer and talk shit all day. And for what? Cause you ain't got a life? Cause you're too goddamn lazy to get off your ass and work hard for what you want to work hard for? When I was a kid, if we wanted something, we didn't just have it handed to us. We worked our asses off for that shit. Where I'm from, you didn't just have shit handed to you like that. Nah, we worked our asses off for that shit. And back in my day, if we did anything that was wrong, well, guess what? We got our asses beat, didn't we? And for all y'all parents out there that ain't whooping your kids' asses for them doing bad shit, maybe you should start. Cause even my boy Lou here can tell you, when we were kids, we didn't get away with the shit that y'all kids get away with nowadays. If we got caught doing half the shit y'all kids did nowadays, guess what? We got our asses fucking whipped. Like, we got our asses beat if we did some of the half the shit that y'all did nowadays. Hell, if I did half the shit that y'all kids did and are doing nowadays, oh, guess what? I wouldn't be here right now. I'd be buried 6 feet under the motherfucking ground dead. Because my dad would have put the barrel of a shotgun on my and pulled the goddamn trigger, and I wouldn't be here right now. When we were kids, we didn't do half this shit. When we were kids, we didn't do half the shit y'all fucking kids do. Running around, acting like you're fucking entitled. Man, y'all, man. Half y'all little kids, you don't even know what life is yet. Y'all kids out here at 9, 10 years old having girlfriends, doing this, doing that, man. What the is wrong with you, man? Y'all are way too young to be having boyfriend and girlfriends, first off. Second off, y'all little ass kids should be focused on school. Yo, Gar, be safe, brother, and hey, good luck at your new job today, man. And Hannah, what's up? Lou, what's up? But as for y'all grown-ass adults that sit here on the internet and act like little childish high schooler kids, y'all really need a bitch slap in the face of reality, man. Because there are motherfuckers out here like myself, like Lou, like Gar, Hannah, Carolyn, who are all working our asses off to do what we want to do with our lives. Hell, Hannah's got her own metal band. Gar works his ass off and has a kid. Shout out to Gar and your family, bro. Shout out to Gar and Daddy and y'all's family, man. And my boy Lou, he works his ass off on a regular 9-to-5 job. My boy Clint, that lives clear across the other side of the planet over in Australia, who's one of my closest friends, he works his ass off and has a wife that's sick with cancer, and he still works his ass off to provide. He doesn't just sit there on his ass every day. And neither do I. You want to know what I do every day? From the minute I get up. This is my schedule every day. When I get up, I wake up, get a shower, I grab a thing of coffee, grab some food, sit down and check and see if, any of my favorite YouTubers are posting anything or whatnot, or I, check the news, see what's going on with that shit. And then you know what I do? I sit down, start studying if I have any classes, because if y'all don't know, I am doing business classes through Skillshare. So, I usually study for about, I'd say, 4 to 5 hours. And then the rest of the time is either spent on working on my NFT shit, working on music, promoting my music, or doing something to try to make some sort of money. All day long, that's my schedule. And yeah, I do end up calling, friends of mine like Lou every now and then whenever I have the time, if I'm not doing anything, and whatnot. But dude, I actually do shit. Okay? The only reason why I don't do shows right now like I want to do is because I'm trying to get my music up and going the proper way, so that when I do a show, I don't have only 2 or 3 songs, I have enough for a full-on set, so that people can have fun. And then when I'm not working on my music, I'm usually working on my game development. I'm usually working on a game that I started working on 6 years ago that I just picked back up a couple weeks ago. So yeah, I actually do shit. And you know what's pathetic about you grown-ass adults that think you're all big and bad and self-entitled? You know what's funny about y'all? Y'all sit there and say, oh, why aren't you making any money off your stuff? Well, gee, maybe because you dumb fuckers keep getting in the goddamn way of me doing that shit. I mean, do you dumb trolls even really realize how much money I'd be making right now if it wasn't for your asses? As it stands right now, over the past 5 years, counting all 5 years, if my original 1,000 sub channel hadn't got deleted, I'd be making about 500 grand a month off of ad revenue right now. Easily. Think about that, man. That's 500 grand a month in ad revenue. Right now, I should be up there with the big dogs like PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye and Markiplier and what's his name, Mr. Beast. I should be up there on that level right now, but I ain't, cause y'all dumb fucking grown-ass adults want to act like kids and take away from the weird dude that's actually got shit figured out, the weird looking mother that actually knows what he wants and has been working at it for 10 years. It's pretty sad when somebody like me, who just turned 32 last month, has this shit together more than half y'all trolls that are 40 years and older. Like, that's pretty pathetic that someone like me, who's younger, has my shit together. Better than y'all trolls that are 40 years older and up. Like, what the f, man? Y'all are too old for this shit. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if I got caught doing half the shit y'all are doing now, back in my day when I was a kid, guess what? My dad's boot would have been up my ass. So don't believe me, you can ask him. Cause if I did half the shit y'all fuckers do, my ass would have been beat. To the point where I wouldn't have been able to sit for a week, and guess what? I would have deserved that ass whooping. Anytime I did something wrong, I got spanked. I got my butt whooped. And you know what? Those ass whoopings I got, guess what? They turned me into a man. They actually straightened me out. They straightened my ass out. And yeah, I went to jail one time back in 2012. Big whoop. Get over it. Nice. Dude, the PS3 had some damn good games. I mean, the PS3 had some damn good games. Hell, just recently I actually found my GameCube that I had about 13 years ago. Hell, just recently I found my Game Boy Advance SP, and I've been playing Game Boy Advance SP games every chance I get. What does that tell you? But for real, man. Y'all grown-ass adults. Oh, Little Big Planet 2. Yo, the Little Big Planet games are the shit. But for real though, man. Y'all grown-ass old adults need to grow the f*** up. Like I said, it's pretty sad when someone like myself, or even someone like Morph, who doesn't have all of her shit together, but has more of her shit together than y'all do. And she's 18! Yo, Lou, I definitely will. Right now, though, Horizon 5 isn't working for me for some reason, but, as soon as I can get it to working again, I'll definitely send you my tag. I don't know what the f*** is going on with Horizon 5, but it's not wanting to work on my end recently. I don't know why. But I definitely will, for sure. I just gotta get it working. I don't know what's going on with it. Like, it'll boot up, and then it'll, like, go back to the screen like it doesn't even want to work. But, I mean, it's pretty sad when, you know, someone like Carolyn, who's only 18, already has her own band, is going to school, working on music, and is studying all at the same time and has her shit more together than half fucking grown-ass adults that want to troll people on the internet do. That's pretty sad. I mean, hell, when I was a kid, I barely got to have a childhood. You wanna know why? It's not that I didn't have a normal childhood, I did, but after I was a kid, I had to grow up really fast. Because I had to help my parents take care of my grandparents that were deaf. I had to help my moms and my family take care of my grandparents who were deaf until they passed away. And then from there on, I've been helping my mom take care of my older brother till he passed away from cancer in 2015. And now I'm helping to try to take care of my parents. So I had to try to do shit. I had to grow up at a real early age. I know what hard work is like. Y'all grown-ass adults, y'all act like you don't know what hard work is. And if you don't, well, I'm sorry that your mommy and daddy fed you with silver spoons. I feel bad for you guys that don't know what hard work is. For all y'all grown-ass adults. Now, as I was saying, you know, y'all grown-ass adults that want to talk shit about me, it's pretty funny. Because half y'all adults, you had shit handed to you as a kid. Me, I had to grow up at a fucking early age. And I mean a real early age. You wanna know why? Because like I said earlier, when I was a kid, both of my grandparents were deaf. So yes, I can speak sign language, even though I haven't spoken in forever. I had to help take care of them from the age of 10, or no, from about the age of 8 till I was about 12 to 13. And then from 13 years old and on, after they passed away, I had to help my mom take care of my fucking brother until he passed away here in 2015. So, like I said, I had to grow up at an early age. All I know is hard work and taking care of family. Like I said, I don't have that luxury of working a regular 9 to 5. And believe me, I would have loved to have a 9 to 5, but I don't. And I can't. You wanna know why? Because taking care of my family is all I've ever known. Working hard on my dreams and doing what I want to do in my life, that's all I've ever known. Hannah, how you doing today, girl? How's your goofy ass doing today, kiddo? I said, you wanna know why Y'all trolls really want to know why or what I do for work when I can? I go out scrapping for metal. Every chance I get, I'm scrapping for fucking metal. The only reason why I'm not doing it now is because it's too goddamn cold out. And I ain't about to go out there and freeze my ass off for 5 to 6 hours going for scraps of metal that can freeze in my hand in 5 seconds. I ain't stupid. Plus, my family needs help here around the house. You know, it's pretty sad how y'all grown-ass adults that are 30 years and older, that are trolls on YouTube and shit, and on Facebook and all this other crap, y'all act like you're tough asses, but really, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. And what's sad is y'all are grown enough to know right from wrong, but yet y'all motherfuckers sit here and do the wrong shit for what? For a few laughs, a few clicks, a few views? Man, get the out of here with that shit, bro. Me, clicks, views, numbers, that shit don't matter. What matters to me is doing what I love to do and building a fan base and a community around it that's like-minded and supportive and actually appreciates what the I do. You're talking to a dude that was shoveling cow shit. You're talking to a kid that grew up just shoveling cow shit at the age of 6. And was helping my uncle herd cattle by the age of 8. You're talking to somebody that was helping him shovel bales of hay half the damn time at the age of 8. And still taking care of my grandparents. And still going to school. And still doing sports when I was a kid. So all I've ever known in my life is hard work. Was I that outcast kid? Yeah, but you know what? That outcast kid actually had a few friends that I still have today. That I grew up with that are family to me. Like I said, the people like Hannah and Carolyn and all you guys, y'all are fine. I'm not aiming this at you guys at all. I'm aiming all this shit at these dumbass trolls and all these people that think like they're entitled. And I will send you a voice message on what to do about that. I think I can help you fix that. I will definitely do what I can to help you fix that for sure. So after the stream, I will hit you up and I will help you in any way that I can. You know, it's sad that... Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. I thought I was having trouble reading the disc. Okay, yeah, that you may have to go to a shop for. Gotta say, if it's not reading the disc when it puts it in, I can usually help you fix that. That's like a 2-second fix. But if it's doing that, then yeah, that's not good. But like I said, to all y'all grown-ass adults that are my age or older, and y'all are doing this troll shit, like, y'all seriously need to grow the f*** up. Because it's pretty sad when someone like me has their life more together than y'all do. And like I said, to y'all trolls that do this shit, y'all seriously need to get a hobby or something. What's the matter, Lou? Got Taiwanese kicking in again for you, bro? Got that Taiwanese kicking in there? You know, I'm just seriously tired of seeing y'all grown-ass adults act like a bunch of high schoolers. Like we're in the 10th grade or some shit. That makes sense. Hey, yo, Lou, after the stream, I'll call you up and I'll show you what I'm talking about, what's going on with Forza on my end, dude. You can kind of see what I'm talking about and how it's not wanting to load and it's like doing that glitchy shit. Who knows, maybe you can help me fix the shit. I don't know. But you know, like I was saying, it's pretty sad when you have somebody that's 32 that acts more mature and has their shit together more than a 40-some-odd-year-old that's running around trolling people for shits and giggles. That's funny, y'all trolls want to sit here and attack me and this and that and the other. But what's sad is I got a trillion other people that have talked to me, gotten to know me, and see that I'm a pretty good dude. Be honest here, man. Would a real grown-ass adult that has their shit together run around the internet and do like Mass Troll Mafia does and run around attacking innocent people and trying to make them look like a pedophile? No. A normal adult would not do that. A normal adult would mind their business and leave people alone. A normal adult would not act like Music Biz Marty and act like they own everybody. A normal adult would not act like William Glory Hole and try to ruin someone's life for no reason. That's not the way a normal adult thinks. Or does shit. Oh hell yeah, Little Big Planet 2 and Megadeth Records? Yes. That's a hell of a combo, good choice. But the shit y'all adults do, that's not how normal people act. That is not how a normal person acts at all. A normal person would not do the shit y'all trolls do. A normal person leaves people alone, hangs out with their friends, does what they need to do, and goes about their day, and goes about their business. A normal functioning adult actually works. A normal functioning adult does what they can to take care of their own, and help take care of their family and friends. A grown-ass adult doesn't run around like a little sissy on the internet, running their mouth, acting like a high schooler on drugs. And yeah, I said it. Y'all grown-ass adults that want to troll people, y'all act like a bunch of sissy high schoolers doing drugs, dude. And insert your drug of choice in the blank. I mean, what do you guys even get out of trolling motherfuckers other than a reaction? Like, what do you truly gain after you get a reaction? I don't get it. Like, what's the point in trolling somebody? I don't understand that. Besides the reaction, what else do you gain out of it? What do you gain out of ruining someone's life? What do you gain out of f***ing up someone's life like y'all did mine and getting me kicked from a major label, or getting my family members fired from their jobs, or my friend Brendan fired from his? And if you want to get technical, y'all trolls gotta be fired from 2 jobs. First off, you gotta be fired from my friend Enoch's gaming company, and then second off, you got me fired from the record label that I was part of. So technically I lost 2 jobs. But hey, I feel you, Lou. I feel you, brother. I feel you, man. I hate adulting, but I do what I gotta do, you know? It's pretty sad, you know, because one of my friends that's older now, like, he's done grown up and out of high school now, but one of my closest friends from when I was a kid, and we came up together all through high school and everything. You know what he was doing by the age of 16? He was already out on his own, working a regular 9-to-5 job, and still going to school, and still finding time to hang out, and still finding time for family. Dude had his shit together, and I mean together. Hell, by the time he was 19, he had his own house. And most adults don't have that shit till they're like 21, 22. This dude had his own house by 19. And is still living in the same spot as when we were kids. I talk to the guy every day. He's one of my closest friends. Still lives in the same house, in the same town, in the same spot where we all grew up. And guess what? He's married and has kids now. If y'all grown-ass adults like Nash Troll, Mafia, William Glorio, and Marty, what do you do with your lives? Other than sit on the internet and talk shit all day and ruin someone's life, like, what do you do all day? I mean, clearly you guys don't work. Clearly. It's pretty sad that, you know, you guys sit there and tell me to get a job, but yet half y'all trolls ain't got a job your goddamn selves. And y'all want to sit there and pass judgment on me? Maybe you should look in the mirror. Or better yet, how about you stop being a little sissy-ass pussy and grow the up and stop being a troll? How about that? How about you grow up, grow some common sense, which, if you need common sense, I can give you some. No problem giving you a dose of common sense, because clearly y'all's parents ain't give you none as kids. So clearly I gotta be the one to give you guys the common sense, so that you don't run around doing stupid shit when you put your little safety helmet on and bust your head on a rock for not knowing what the to do in life. So I gotta be that guy that's like, here kids, here's your safety helmet. Now don't hit your head on the rocks. Don't do that. That'll do brain damage to you. Don't do that. It's pretty sad when I gotta play babysitter to grown-ass adults who want to talk shit like a bunch of babies. That's pretty sad. I feel like I gotta play babysitter for Mass Troll Mafia, William Glory Hole, and Marty. I feel like I gotta babysit y'all 3 months. And it's sad, I shouldn't have to babysit you little bitches at all. Y'all should be grown up enough to know what the f to do. But instead, I gotta sit here and baby you and be like, don't do that, that's not nice. We don't talk shit about people like that. No, no, don't do that. And then I gotta turn around and punish you by reporting you and getting your shit taken down. That's pretty sad. I feel like I'm babysitting a bunch of 5-year-olds and grown-ass adult bodies. It's sad. They having to play babysitter. Alright, what is this? Babysitter's Club all of a sudden? Since when did this become the Babysitter's Club? And for all y'all that are my age and older, y'all know that reference. Real though. Dumb 3 idiots, Mass Troll Mafia, William Glory Hole, and Music Biz Marty is pretty sad. Then I have to sit here and babysit you and keep you from getting into my shit. I shouldn't have to do that. I should be worrying about me and what I need to do for myself, my community, my people, my fans, and my family, and my friends. That's it. I should only be worrying about 2 things. My job as a music artist and my family and friends, and that's it. I take time out of my day of what I'm doing with recording and writing and doing all this other shit and, you know, living real life just to babysit a bunch of little babies on the internet that don't know what to do with themselves and don't know what right from wrong is. Pretty pathetic. It really is. I really truly feel like I'm taking care of a bunch of 5-year-olds. And I've become the dad for the entire internet. Someone please tell me, since when did I have kids? Because last time I checked, I don't have any. How did I get stuck with these 3 kids that are in grown-ass adult bodies? Someone tell me, like, did I have kids and not know about it? Last time I checked, I don't have kids. And they sure as in adult bodies. Marty, William Glory Hole, and Mass Troll Mafia. Grow the up. Stop acting like a bunch of little sissy-ass kids. And to all y'all younger kids that want to sit there and think you're self-entitled, man, stop doing the shit you're doing, because one of these days, you're gonna pop your mouth off to the wrong dude when you get older, and guess what? They're gonna beat your scrawny little ass. Don't believe me? Just wait. Watch and see what happens. Because trust me, one of these days, you're gonna run your mouth to the wrong dude eventually when you get older, and guess what? That dude's gonna up, and you're not gonna know what to do. And to y'all parents that are letting y'all's kids do this shit, y'all need to grow the up. Maybe if y'all young parents that ain't whipping your kids and letting them get away with this shit, stop being a pussy. Whip your kids if they're doing something stupid, beat their fucking asses, man. Doing something wrong, give them that good ass whooping. Stop letting them walk all over you and using the cops against you and using Child Protective Services against you. Stop being a little bitch. Don't be a bitch. Be a parent. Be a kid. Be a parent. Punish your kids when they do shit when they're wrong, and they do something stupid, and give them a reward when they do something good. How hard is that? I'm not even a parent, and I can parent y'all's kids better than that shit. Easily. Even a parent. I'll take care of y'all's kids better than that. I mean, for real. You ain't your friends. You ain't your kid's friend. You're not their brother. You're not their sister. You're not their teacher. You're their parent. Your kid like your kid. And if they do something stupid like bullying someone, trolling someone on the internet, or doing something they shouldn't be doing, the answer is simple. It's called bend them over your knee and give them an ass whooping. And then ground them, and take shit away from them. And if they don't listen, do that all over again until they learn. I was raised, if I did something stupid, I was beat by both my mom and my dad, and I got grounded. To go outside and hang out with my friends. Y'all young parents that sit there and act like, you know, your kid's friend, maybe if y'all stop acting like your child's friend and start being a parent, like a bunch of pussies, and me running around doing stupid shit. there and when your kid does something stupid, it's like, oh, I don't know why they did that. That's no, I don't. Well, gee, I wonder, bitch. It's because y'all didn't whip their asses if they do something stupid. Started whipping their asses, they wouldn't do the stupid shit that they do. If I got a car doing half the shit y'all's motherfucking kids do, guess what? My ass wouldn't even be here right now. My ass would be buried 6 feet under this goddamn ground right now. Raised to know right from wrong. Raised to not right. I was raised to look after my own. I was raised to be selfless. Raised to help others. Raised to be that dude that if you needed an extra dollar, guess what? I got you. Your truck, pull around in. Let's check it out and see what's going on. Coat for the winter till it's going on. Hey, go ahead and grab one of mine. I got plenty. On fucking real family values. I wasn't raised on some bullshit internet garbage that y'all call real life. And by the way, that whole cancel culture thing that y'all trolls got going on about, you know what I say to that? I say this. The cancel culture. The cancel culture is a joke. Trolls, well, excuse me, I have real life shit to get back to. And I don't give a y'all trolls like it or don't like it. Fucking honest. And if you don't like it, well, toughen up that skin, pussy. Somebody match with real life like I just did, bro. Pussy, be an adult. Young kids, man, like I said, stop focusing on having a boyfriend or girlfriend at 10 years old. Focus on school and get your education. Should be worried about, not worried about who's better at gaming or, you know, who's got the hotter girlfriend. Nah. Focusing on your shit, focusing on your schooling. That way, when you get out of school, you can actually do what you want to do with your life. To people like Carolyn, Lou, you know I love you guys. You guys are awesome. To hand up. If you guys did like this, man, be sure to smack that like button and that subscribe button and share this shit around. If you that needs to see this shit, share this shit around, man. This shit, share it around if you know anybody that needs to see this shit. Let them get a little taste of reality. I love you guys, and I will catch you guys later on this morning for the first Coffee and Chill live stream around 10 this morning. It's gonna be fun. You guys there. I love you guys. I'm out, y'all. Peace. And by the way, hashtag the trolls, hashtag cancel culture.
Concludes today's look into our group homes facilities. I've been your host, the facility director, UISProphet. I hope this has been an educational experience for everyone. Hopefully we can reduce a little bit of the stigma against people like this. Okay, folks, hope you have a great night. Please follow the signs on your way towards the exits. Please do not venture off the clearly marked path. The forms you signed on the way in release us from any liability in case any of you are a little curious. Yeah, exactly. You don't know where this guy really is in the building, so you might end up in there. All right, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. Goodbye.